Oh! What's going on, guys? So the JJRC Q117 Pro brushless 1/16 truggy, buggy and gantry have been very popular for quite a while now, and I completely understand why people like these cars so much. When they first come out, they were only about 150 Australian dollars for the brushless version, which is extremely cheap, and they are very capable little cars. There is one thing that most people don't specifically like about these cheaper cars, and that is the friction shocks. Friction shocks are always going to be very bouncy. Sometimes it gets annoying. I don't mind it too much, but it is definitely better to have a set of oil-filled shocks on there. I'm running WL Toys 144 shocks on mine. That seems to do a pretty good job. Now, I haven't been able to afford all the new versions, but I do have the truggy, as you can see here. I've got the buggy, and I've also got the brushed version of the gantry. But I bought a few kits off AliExpress or Banggood that come with two brand new steel differentials with a full set of drive shafts, two CVDs for the front, and the wheel axles and dog bones for the rear, and I think a couple of other things in there. But that means I'll be able to get all the cars going again. Now, what I plan on doing with the truggy here is do a few speed runs with it and then get it set up to do some more bashing, because this was a really good basher. But I really do want to see how far we can push the stock ESC and receiver combo. It is only 35 amps. They do say it's only 2S rated, but they run 3S, not a problem. But I do want to get it set up with a higher kV motor just to see how far we can really push that stock system. I've got two options. I've got the LC Racing 2850 5300 kV brushless motor, or I have this little Surpass Hobbies 2845 5900 kV brushless motor. I would imagine the little 35 amp speed control combo would have a bit of an easier time pushing the smaller can size, so we may as well go straight to the Surpass motor, because I do have the 22 tooth pinion gear there to try as well. I also have to swap the front differential because I destroyed the outdrive. I'm using a plastic differential in the front because I actually stripped one of the original steel differentials, and all I had at the time was the brushed version of the gantry, and that does come with plastic differentials, not steel. They are exactly the same size, teeth count and everything, so if that is your only option, you can use the plastic differentials in the brushless version. They just don't last very long. At least we can now check the differentials, check that the teeth are all good. Oh, there is one tooth right there. It's got a bit of a chip out of it, but hopefully that's not going to matter too much. All the rest of the teeth, they're fine. The 2847 4000 kV with a 18 tooth pinion gear on there. So there we go, we have the 2845 5900 kV brushless motor with the 22 tooth pinion gear on there on the stock mount. But as you can see at the top here, I had to file out a little groove. That's so I could tighten up the pinion gear close enough to the motor so it would mesh up to the spur gear properly. Yeah, we can definitely put some more oil in there. That is completely dry. We'll go 30,000 weight in the rear differential, and we'll go 50,000 weight in the front differential. Alright, so I have to do some modifying to the top part here. The pinion gear won't go inside there, so I'm going to have to change that a little bit. Alright guys, so as you can see, I had to cut a little hole in the top of the motor mount, or the top plate there, just so the pinion gear wouldn't rub on anything. Alright guys, as you can see, we've got it all set up. I'm just back at my old spot behind Bunnings here. And guys, as you can see, I did install a little Rocket 35mm cooling fan, just running on the little 2S battery here. As I said, this will be pushing the little 2-in-1 board or the speed control, so a fan is better than no cooling at all. Get it all plugged in and see what we can do. As you can see, we're still synced in. Push track, start, and see if we can actually get a run, guys. It's definitely getting a little bit busy here again. No cars for now. Nice, that was pretty fast. Don't think we'll be breaking 100 kilometers an hour today. Stop, read, 91 kilometers an hour. That's pretty good. At least we beat our 88 kilometers an hour with the stock motor and the stock pinion gear. So yeah, we'll go for one more run. All synced in still. Track, start, see what we can do. Hopefully we get faster than 91 kilometers. Straight in front of me, guys. Well, I might be able to get a sneaky run in past him. Oh, I knew there was a car there somewhere. That was definitely full throttle. No cogging or anything, guys. That's what I'm surprised about. 35 amps, only rated to 2S, running 3S, not a problem. And yeah, no cuts, no cutouts, no glitching, no anything like that. So I'm pretty impressed. It really doesn't want to work for me. Okay, go back into it maybe. Stop, read, 94 kilometers an hour. So if that's correct, guys, we did get better than the 91. Only 3 extra kilometers, but that's still 6 kilometers faster than 88 kilometers what I got on the stock pinion gear and the stock motor. I really do want to break the 100 kilometers an hour with this car, but I think for now I'll go home, swap the wheels over, get some off-road wheels on it, and see if it actually bashes on this gearing. Alright guys, so as you can see, I've got the HSP 1/16 monster truck wheels on here. These were the smallest off-road knobby style tires that I had. So I'll get everything plugged in, have a little bit of a bash around, and hopefully the stock 2-in-1 board, the ESC, doesn't have too much of an issue pushing this 5900 kV motor with the 22 tooth pinion gear off-road. All right, let's see how we go. Oh, there's a bit of cogging in the grass there. Definitely expected that. These wheels are super grippy. What a beast! Oh, wow! Oh, yep, that was huge. Nice. I can tell this is going to easily be able to do... Oh, there goes a wheel. Well, it was going to do double backflips and triple backflips. I reckon I lost a wheel nut. Those front wheels were a little bit loose. Here's the hex. The pins are so small on these cars, so I don't think I'll be able to find the wheel pin. Alright guys, so we have yet another wheel swap. I thought I'd give these MJX wheels a go. They're just about the same size. They're a little bit heavier, so it might give me a little bit more centrifugal force. Let's see how we go. Oh no, straight towards the rocks. Oh!
You've really got to increase it slowly.
Yeah, yeah. Otherwise it just takes off. Oh, chop the branch off. Yeah, that's the problem with overpowering them. Yeah. You just can't get the speed up to actually hit the jumps. And I need to jump like 3 times wider to actually hit it.
Yeah, right.
These are awesome little cars, guys. I really can't believe the stock 2-in-1 board is actually handling the 5,900 kV motor. Although I haven't been anywhere near full throttle yet, I probably should put it on medium and see what I can do. That's actually a lot more controllable. Oh, something's going on, guys. I've got no throttle. Nothing. Alright guys, so my GoPro ended up going flat, but I'm pretty sure we've done some permanent damage to the 2-in-1 board. I plugged in a freshly charged 3S battery and I had nothing, no throttle, no reverse. Also plugged in a freshly charged 2S battery and same thing, guys, I had nothing. I had steering, but no throttle, no reverse. So we've definitely exceeded the limits of the little 2-in-1 board, but that's not a problem. I've got plenty of other speed controls that will fit in here. I've also got another spare 2-in-1 board from the brushless buggy version. So what I'm actually thinking of doing is just changing this straight back to stock standard with the 18-tooth pinion gear, the stock motor, and the spare 2-in-1 board, and just leave it as it is, stock standard, because they are great little cars, very capable, and super fast. So you don't really need to do any upgrades to it, but there's definitely upgrade options for these cars. So yeah guys, I'll get that installed as soon as possible and get it back out, have another bash with it. So much fun. Alrighty guys, cheers, catch you in the next video, and as always, stay safe.